Hey guys, before we start this video, I just want to say that please pray for our family because some of my family members, including me, are getting kind of sick. Like in a bad way. My little niece is sick. My older sister is getting sick. My mom got sick. I guess you could say it. But anyway, I got sick too. Last night I was uploading another video of this game and I got nauseous and I I don't want to mention anything gross because I might disgust some people. Let's get back in. Hi, Gamer Guy. I'm sorry that your family is getting sick. Thank you. Having a good time so far? Wait, where'd that come from? Since you're new and everything, even you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Gamer Guy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica in my poem. Great job, Gamer Guy. I was going ooh in my head while reading. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Like that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and distinct words to describe happiness and sadness. More that. Yuri likes it when readers are left to their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuisances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level. Don't worry so much about it. You could do your own thing. No. Excuse me. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So I don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Thank goodness. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. On the wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever and into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really energetic today. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. I know people are getting a little bit sick. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah. I get the feeling that you have some relationship with Bendy. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. DaterGuy, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. I'm sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing that you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that. Now you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of the same for essays. It's kind of difficult to it's kind of difficult to make essays because because I can't really put so much thought I can't really put so much thought into it, but even though there are a lot of thoughts into it. But anyway, but isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it gets you hard.
No, it hits your heart.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it fell flat on. They made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
This is a good poem, Gamer Guy. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. I'm kind of the guy who would be writing poems in his spare time.
I guess you're right.
So, for making these voices for the characters, Yuri looks like that one adult woman. That would just sound like this, but not in a British accent. And I thought of the same thing for Monica, but kind of higher, you know. And for Sayori, I kind of want to make her sound like Amy because she got like Amy Rose because she kind of has she's like a pocket full of sunshine, you know. That's why I gave her the voice like
Sonic would love me to death.
You know. Same with Natsuki, but angry. The angry side of Amy.
But that's why it impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one.
Excuse me.
It just reminds me of how you're really important.
No. Yeah, important. No.
A part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, gamer guy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub my sleepy eyes, rub the sleepy from my eyes. Gosh, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I might eat some toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica is the best.
Oh, yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Though that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they, in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Who smiles, but also gets sad at the same time? I don't see how that works.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Let me say real quick.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. All right, I can't keep up with the voices anymore. I'm just gonna have to make them. I'm just gonna have to stick with my voice. No, I can't. But I got some leftover sickness, so.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Gamer Guy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. The Gamer Guy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
How? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Gamer Guy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who's...
Heart magically grew. I'm trying to keep the channel family friendly. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both my girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Gamer Guy. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. And if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
This music, though.
Meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Gamer Guy.
Well, wait. There's a reason We have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You you understand that, right, gamer guy? Uh,
Well,
well, how did I get into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but I agree they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh gosh. Is Natsuki right? Is Yuri right? Or do I need help from Sayori? Oh shoot. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
see?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri would even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. See? No wait. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist, and in the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I am hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my mind.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws in the trash.
Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated over being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, gamer guy. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. One thing that Natsuki said about You know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, eh? What thing did Natsuki say? Uh, well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, mostly.
You were out of the club room. Gamer Guy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say it the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Gamer Guy, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. I hope it didn't hurt. It truly has been a while since you and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Gamer Guy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Poem time. Do 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 do. This music, though. Entropy. Why is this an option? I don't get that. What? Why is Sayori in depression? I feel like Sayori is the dark one. Nibble. Alright. Contamination. Determination. I don't know what that means. Determination. Marriage is cool. Excuse me. Alright.
Hi, camera guy.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's pretty simple thing. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I gotta see right through you, Sayori, like a ghost. Like you're a ghost.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. No. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. We're kind of the same. I eat a lot of food, and that's what happened when I got sick. I mean, what? I don't know what happened to that burrito last night.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell camera guy to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you were suffering it is fair that no is fair enough retribution. Ah, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak with your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. But it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Ah.
So coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I guess you could say that. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come in if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ow, what? Whack! What kind of sound is that when they get slapped? Although I'm not complaining. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. I already know who it is.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was only worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. How large is that? How large is that cookie? Is it like a quarter of the size of a human? Maybe this one. Jeez, eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. I guess she's supposed to be her voice but muffled.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot of just one cookie. Natsuki.
No, whoops. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Nah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie is still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed.
Jesus, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom.
Where's Monica, anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had...
Bah. Excuse me.
She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Whoops. Okay. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Well, if you ask me, if you ask me, I would chase up to Sayori and I would just cover her mouth and go like, nothing. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play piano as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. You know, actually, I'm taking piano lessons too. I've always wanted to learn piano. I think that's what she said.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, gamer guy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Let's see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I wonder why, and I wonder how. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into a closet. This one? It wouldn't really hide her if she had that pink hair. That really light pink hair. Hey Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I like Lipton sweet tea, but I also like it cold. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Wasn't Natsuki? Oh, whatever. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold on to this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Her appears elegant and methodical. In fact, I get for a teenager like me, I have really long legs too. Everybody, my family, my mother's friends are like, are being all like, "You're so tall," and stuff, and I'm like, 5'7". Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Why do they start with the letter A? Yeah, I'm not. Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to come to no. Explain. This demonic. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. But do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Gamer Guy in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Gamer Guy. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It makes me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right from Monica to judge people like that. Gamer Guy, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Excuse me. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would I do that? Or what kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Gamer guy, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to pleasure. Sorry, I get yawny. Gamer guy, do you like oolong tea? What the freak is oolong tea? Anything's fine. As long as it's just like Lipton sweet tea. Did I say sweep tea? It's sweet tea. Gotta sweep. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Huh? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself to a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, gamer guy. It's very endearing. You're once kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Gamer guy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag, and I have some chocolate as well. Oh, It's a bag of small chocolate candies that kept in from Sayori's candy radar. Is it her nose? I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slets up closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally suggest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it now, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Of course. Alright. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. As a result, her arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. You could see like the part of the eye, the white part of the eye, just fading in and out, like that. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Just like me with video games. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. I like how there are little specks of dust going across. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Is it Hershey's? Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Also, I might have skipped a line when I was talking about all this stuff. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me. She needs to confirm what just happened. Gamer guy? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, and you don't need to stuff or anything. I see. The situation has gone really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can't tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did I even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Yeah, that's what happens when you breathe. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. I take, but okay, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and put it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Good, because my hand is freaking cold. Okay, everyone. Oh my god! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Erica, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Aww. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. What were you behind those desks? Next to the closet. Pick up a bag of chocolates. Then we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Excuse me. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Camera guy, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share a poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. What? My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange as an unordinary human. I think that's supposed to say tendencies. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is definitely fed well always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, something. The moon, its phase and reflections, that much more light of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in my eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on to the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we have gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I something my cutting knife, the raccoon just shows me its excitement. Now a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian. I sliced the bread and I fed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It is a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, gamer guy? Yeah. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. And after all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit though. I mean, no. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, gamer guy. That's a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're not gonna thank for that. And you're gonna thank for that. Uh, it's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright then. Alright.